Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with Forged Irish Stout, Empire Fight Store. It's been a hell of a long day, Eddie.
Surprised me, I'm eating all day. And you gave them to me.
You're welcome. How are we, mate?
Huh?
How are we?
Oh, I'm good. I'm tired. Been non-stop with the media. It's been brilliant, though. And then late night meetings with His Excellency and the team. They don't really finish till about 4 a.m. And now I've got to head to New York, so been a great couple of days. Really enjoyed it.
In terms of content, event, numbers, like I heard you mention it with IFL there, it's really taken off this 5v5 thing. Incredibles. Talk to me from an enjoyment point of view. You and Frank are both seem to have this new lease of life.
I feel like, you know, not that it becomes a bit samey, but it's like for years and years we've been like butting heads, and then it goes away, and then it's back, and it's like it's quite draining. And then all of a sudden this comes along, the concept, the feeling the fighters are getting, it's just a great feeling, you know, the promo, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I do feel like I've been given a little bit of a new lease of life with this concept. And I've seen the reaction, not just from the promo, but the artwork and the interviews and the concept, and yeah, it feels good.
I spoke to Frank and we talked about the forfeit. He's revealed what it is. Yeah. So I know you want to win, but even if you lose, even if you do lose, you kind of win, don't you?
You're off, yeah? Are you coming in? Oh no, you're going in now. Yeah?
But even if you did, that must be a bit.
Frank Smith's got to wear the major outfit and deliver tea the whole day to the Queensbury head office. So, but I still want victory. As much as I want to see that, I still want the victory.
When you look at the card, I asked Frank this as well. Obviously, everyone talked about Deontay Wilder's back, Zhang, it's a banger. What fight out of top to bottom are you looking forward to the most?
I know it's a boring answer for you, but all of them, like, go through them. Ford against Bull. You know, Nick Bull should be world champion. He may be the number 2 featherweight in the world. Ray's number 1. Craig Richards against Willie Hutchinson, such a brilliant domestic matchup. Hergovich against Dubois, brilliant fight. Ammo against Shiraz, Wilder against Zhang. But you know, I think although it's probably the smallest profile fight in the card, I'm really looking forward to Richards against Willie Hutchinson. But of course, everyone's going to say Wilder Zhang. It's a massive fight. Could headline its own pay-per-view, let alone on an undercard.
Do you think for Wilder and Zhang, it spells the end for one of them to take a defeat at this level, or in it?
Yeah, I mean, Wilder more so than Zhang.
Yeah, I asked Zhang the question. He said, "No, I've not finished."
Because Zhang can box at many different levels. Like Zhang could box for $500,000 or $1 million. Wilder ain't going to box for $1 million. He's got a load of money. He wants big fights only, and if he can't be at that table, he probably won't want to be in boxing. So for Deontay, this is a career-defining night.
Do you still envisage a day where we ever see Wilder Joshua? I know we're looking at Fury Joshua, but with the Saudi sort of model, what it's bringing to boxing now, look, Zhang's lost his back, Wilder's lost his back, doesn't matter, crack on. Do you think we can still see that?
Joshua has proved time and time again he will fight anybody. He wants to fight Wilder. He was gutted that fight fell through. So he'll be cheering him on to beat Zhang so that one day he can fight him.
I've got to ask you about Katie Taylor, came out today. What's the situation with that? Is Katie Taylor a sort of matchroom fight? Have you just allowed that fight to take place, and why has it come to that?
We negotiated the whole fight because it was the right opportunity for Katie Taylor. It was the right offer, and I want to thank DAZN for allowing us to have that sensible conversation to say, look, let's let her get the win here, and then we'll be back for a big fight. But at this point in her career, when we receive an offer like that, the right offer, we have to consider it. And Sean Palmer did a great job negotiating with Nikisa and MVP, and Brian Peter's done a great job, and it's just honesty to say, this is a good offer, we believe we can win the fight, let's take it. I'm not involved from a promotional point of view, we'll be backing her 100%, and we expect to come through.
You were quite vocal, obviously, about the main event, as was everybody. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. You're obviously quite critical of it. Does that hinder it at all, the fact it's on there, or does it sort of give it more? Does it legitimise it more, the fact it's on?
Nothing to do with the main event. It's just the opportunity for my fighter, someone that we care about a lot, someone that deserves everything from the sport of boxing. Financially, this was a big opportunity. We like the fight. She wants to be on the biggest fights out there. Simple as that.
You'd believe that you will eventually bring her back to Ireland for a big Croke Park fight. We still want to see Chantel run as well.
Once she beats Katie Taylor, once she beats Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor's going to be back. Chantel Cameron, Alicia Baumgardner, who knows? But I'm very confident she wins.
You just brought up Alicia there. I wasn't going to ask, but I suppose it's quite a good point. Her and Clarissa Shields had a bit of a back and forth. What's the situation with Alicia? Is she fully cleared to fight, and whatever has happened? And
Fully cleared to fight. I like the Clarissa Shields fight.
I think it can get made.
It's just a weight. You know, Clarissa started saying originally 147. Now she's saying I'm not coming down less than 154. It's too heavy. We'll see. She's got a fight coming up against Delphine Pursoon. Yeah. Alicia, good fight. And then we'll see. Obviously
a big week for you. I know after this you'll be heading off to New York either tonight, tomorrow, whenever you're going. But a big week for your boy Devin Haney. We've spoke about this before. You're expecting antics this week, haven't you? You've seen the interview that's just been released with Garcia and Haney. Well, there's Garcia just basically rapping away. I'll show it you now. It's going to take too long. Rapping away, and he just goes, stops, and Haney just goes, I don't think Ryan's taking this fight seriously. What do you make of this?
You know, Oscar said it's trolling. I'm not so sure, but he's definitely behaving strangely. And this week will be tough for him because the media telescope and microscope will be on him. Doesn't matter. Devin's prepared meticulously for this fight. You'll see the difference on Saturday night, and I expect Devin Haney to stop him at the Barclays Centre.
Tyler Denny, fight been announced with Felix Cash. That's a banger in the Midlands. Talk to me about that card.
Great card, gone down really well with fight fans. You know, Tyler Denny against Felix Cash, great European title fight. Lewis Crocker against Conor Walker, absolute war. Brilliant fight. Cameron Vong against Jordan Flynn, going to be a great fight, great build-up. Shannon Ryan against Emma Dolan for the British and Commonwealth titles as well, and much more to come. There's a little bit of a revival in the Midlands for boxing at the moment, and you know, Frank was saying earlier, his show with Nathan Heaney did really well. Now he brings a lot of fans. But Resorts World, June 22nd, expecting a big crowd, and it's a great card.
You just managed to get Sonny Edwards locked off to Curiel as well. He's going back in there, not with a tick over, not with anything. You know, despite the defeat to Bang, he's good fight.
Listen, I'm pleased he's taking the fight because he's showing he's for real. You know, he keeps saying no easy fights, and he's right. That's a very tough fight on a Mexican heavy card, June 29th in Phoenix. He believes he's too good for Curiel. We'll find out.
Absolutely. Eddie Hearn, appreciate your time.